Why are rich people downplaying the steps of wealth? You probably scrolled on YouTube and you see these generic rich people interviews. If you do this and that, you will become rich. As if they cracked some code or something. You got to wake up at 4:30 a.m. and work out. You have to start a business. You have to invest. Then they talk about how the poors hate us because they're slaves and haven't cracked the code. Then they say, you might as well pursue these because it's better than being a slave to the system. Is anyone else tired of seeing these pseudo-intellectuals trying to sound like they got it figured out, acting like people's suffering is just a choice? Because those people you saw on YouTube are grifters trying to sell you a program on how to become rich while they themselves make money off of you. It's no different than the countless books being sold over decades touting the secret to becoming rich when all they've really done is regurgitate the same concepts over and over and gotten new suckers to buy their books. Because most of the time that's all they had to do because they were born rich already and just got richer. Because they have a vested interest in maintaining the false belief that wealth is earned. I am a person that actually got up early, worked out until I got abs, healthy lifestyle, worked several jobs, aka grind, got a degree, still did not make me rich enough to even buy a house. I was lucky to meet a hiring manager that studied at the same place I did. He hired me and no one has fired me since. Got a middle-class income. People I work with have a wealthier background and much less of a grind. Life consists of a celebrity class, super rich class, political class, and they all belong to the parasitical class. They downplay it because they don't actually want other people to be rich. It's in their best interests for there to be as little competition as possible. YouTube is sort of distribution system for them. There is a quote in startups: build a distribution and then build whatever you want. Because when you are an influencer, you don't have to go to the market. The market comes to you, and especially with these YouTubers who are self-help, productive and teach getting rich methods, because a lot of their viewers think these influencers are legit who want their audience to break the matrix, and many viewers in turn are converted to course buyers or whatever they promote. Now whatever product the Whiteybears launch, it is guaranteed to be successful because they already have many leads and stupid people. These people think they're very intelligent, as viewers who will buy their courses and think they're doing something productive, whereas they are buying things that are already available everywhere on the internet. First-time founders focus on the product. Second-time founders focus on distribution. Justin Kan, founder of Twitch. Do you think Andrew Tate would be so successful if it wasn't for the misogynistic comments he made earlier to generate controversy and hence fame? Because there is no such thing as bad fame. He used the fame and his fanboys to create the Hustlers Uni, which brought millions of dollars every year. Because his fame had already set up his great distribution system. Everything is right in front of everyone's eyes. Just build your distinct observational and analytical skills. Because they want you to think you're not a wage slave, that you're special and not like the other sheep, that you're just a temporarily disenfranchised millionaire, and if you just do this one trick you can claim your place in their ranks. It's either they are selling their get-rich-quick scheme and they want you to buy it. B. They want to downplay all the help and support they had to make it look like they did it all by themselves, and aren't they so cool and clever and amazing? Survivorship bias. The generic rich person is at the top of the pyramid. Therefore he assumes that everything he has done has led him here. He gets up at 4:30 a.m. Therefore you have to get up at 4:30 a.m. to be rich. What is more important is the fact that he has avoided pitfalls and failures maybe by pure chance. Taking advice from him is less useful than following the advice of a person who has tried and failed, because the failure can tell you about the pitfalls you face. The usual example of survivorship bias is based on a real situation from World War II. The Allies wanted to identify what areas of an aeroplane to reinforce with extra armor. They looked at the patterns of damage from planes which had returned from combat and were going to reinforce those areas which showed greatest damage, until someone pointed out that these were all planes which had taken damage and still been able to fly home. The critical areas which needed reinforcement would not show up in their survey, because the planes which took damage in those critical areas did not get back. Because they're selling you a course. No one is going to buy a course that says, to become a millionaire, simply go to dentistry school. People are lazy and are much more likely to buy a course if it's shallow stuff like dropship and work on building tiny habits. All those rich bragging videos are monetized. Don't look deeper. They are attention seekers who look for extra cash per clicks. Grifters gonna grift. As long as you're poor and they're rich, they don't give a FK what they say to you. Rich people tell themselves they earned their wealth fairly so they don't feel bad. Most wealthy people aren't assholes. They just got lucky in a system that is designed to exploit people. Even us poor Westerners' lives are based on exploitation of foreign slave labor. They're just trying to sell you a course so they can get richer. Your birth has a lot to do with financial mobility. If you grew up in poverty, best you can do is probably end up poor. If you grew up poor, lower middle class, upper middle class and so on, you're probably going to stay at the level you were born into or go one step up at best. Maybe you're looking at the wrong type of rich people. See this? Those are all frauds. They want your clicks and views to make income. Born on third base. If people are focused on how they too can get rich, they aren't paying attention to how they are getting screwed by the people who are already rich. The easiest way to make money is to tell others how to make it. So there's all the hustle and grind videos. They did something, got lucky and think it's a code. They really do believe.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.